Hello friends, welcome to another Walk in the Woods video log, and today is a little bit of a special day. Today is video log number 10, so I feel excited about it. Making it to 10 videos feels like a nice milestone. The hardest step was making the first video. That was definitely going from zero to starting the channel and making a video was definitely the hardest step. But even at that point, after making one video, it's like, oh man, 10 feels far off. It feels like a lot of content that I have no idea what it's going to be. And a lot of making videos and a lot of leaning into the discomfort of that. But here we are, made it to video 10. And so I'm very grateful for everyone who's been here with me along the journey, and it feels fun. So I really feel like the confidence to make it to 100 video logs and the belief that, okay, I can do it, it's possible. I feel like that's kind of what the 10 represents. I went from 1 to 10, and I could go from 10 to 100. And so, it'll take, about 2 years or so, but I'm excited and grateful to have made this milestone. So just kind of having a little celebration about that for today's vlog. And so, I wanted to share a little bit about this new schedule and this that I've been working to settle into. It hasn't been exactly easy, but it has felt really right and feels good. I feel like there's a little bit more settling and integrating into my life that's still in progress, but it's just happening on its own as I keep showing up for what I'm working on. And so, the first thing that I'm just going to talk a little bit about that today. So the first thing I've been working on consistently is I've been working with Samuel, and just really grateful to be able to help and support working and building his YouTube channel for Dark Lake Forge, his blacksmithing and crafting. I'm actually wearing the merch today. Got this new hoodie, and it's a great hoodie. I love it. And so, we've been working together, and a big part of it has been working on growing his YouTube channel. And I've really enjoyed it because for my YouTube channel, I love participating. I love being on YouTube. I love doing this, but I'm not trying to grow my YouTube channel. I'm not doing that whole part of YouTube. And so for him, we are trying to grow it. And so it's been a lot of fun to play and to learn about that aspect. So filming, editing, thumbnails, content, coming up with really fun ideas for content. And so, it's been really good, and it feels really integrated, and there's a lot of synergy. So for example, if we go out into the forge for him to work, then I can film what he's working on, and then we can edit it and then put up a YouTube video. And so we're actually making something, forging something, to be able to add to his store or his supply, or practicing a new technique, or all sorts of different things. But then, so even though something physical is being created, we're also creating YouTube content. And then in that creating the YouTube content, it grows the channel, which brings more traffic and more exposure to his online shop. And so anyway, it just feels like everything we do is sort of builds on itself and almost exponential. By doing one thing, it's actually creating a whole bunch of different work streams all at the same time. So it really feels a lot of synergy is the word I've been using, and it's really fun to be able to experience that. And so I actually helped film and helped edit a recent video, and so I'll share that in the description. And yeah, it's just been a lot of fun to work on growing a YouTube channel. We just recently, the channel just recently hit 900 subscribers, so we're officially on the countdown to 1,000 subs, and that's where you can start monetizing a YouTube channel. So it's fun to like be able to play in that, and especially when I love participating on YouTube, but yeah, I'm not trying to make money from this or grow it or anything like that. So, but still learning the video skills has been enjoyable, and we've come up with a lot of really cool ideas and a lot of cool directions, and he's been teaching me some leather craft, so I will share with that at some point as well. Yeah, so another consistent part of my schedule is my day at the library every week. And so I first go to morning Tai Chi at the library, really nice way to relax and just be embodied for the start of the day. And then from there, I just head upstairs to Toastmasters. And the Toastmasters group has been wonderful. Such good practice to just speak in front of people and to get better at speaking. It's been amazing practice, and I'm officially a member, and I'm on there's a whole bunch of resources to learn and to guide growth. And so at the beginning, you get to pick a path, like a learning direction, how you want to focus on learning. And for me, I ended up going on the pathway of visionary communication. So learning how to articulate and express and share vision. And that feels really integrated with what I am trying to do here and then in my overall life. I really do still have lots of ideas and lots of senses about things that I'd like to be able to share and express, visions of direction, but I just haven't known how to share it and how to express it. So I feel really aligned with that's the direction that I'm going to be focusing on and learning for this first chapter with Toastmasters. I have my first speech coming up over the next couple weeks. It's called Icebreaker, so it's just an introduction of yourself. But yeah, I'm excited to work on it. I'm excited to create a more cultivated presentation rather than these vlogs where I'm just riffing it. And so once that's done, I'll post my first Toastmaster speech, and I look forward to keep making these presentations and being able to share them on YouTube and then share them in Toastmasters and get feedback and learning and practice, and yeah, so it's really fun. And then after Toastmasters, I go downstairs in the library to the makerspace. And the makerspace really feels like at this point the center of where I'm playing with and experimenting my own craft. And so currently I'm using the 3D printer and the laser engraver. And every week I'm getting better and more comfortable, and I'm just learning to use them better and better and figuring out all the little quirks and things that I can do with them. And so it's been fun, and at some upcoming vlog, I'll have a vlog focused on sharing the things I've been crafting. So that'll be cool. I'm not quite there where I have enough things to be able to share, but I'm working on it. And I'm excited to share because I'm learning a lot and really enjoying being able to create things in the makerspace, and have a little goal of I want to learn as many machines there, maybe all the machines in the makerspace, learn that this year. And so that'll open up new creative opportunities of how these different machines can be combined to create cool stuff. So it's fun. That's a fun process too, and look forward to sharing what I've been playing with. And so then the kind of probably the biggest aspect of my weeks right now is being at the fire station. And so some big news. I was on my first call this past week, and yeah, that was a big feels like a big step for me. So that's why I'm wearing a firefighter hat today. After being on my first call, I really feel a deeper integration and plugged into the station there. After going on the call, I actually had a lot of insight into my experience lately. I've actually been feeling a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety as I'm just at the fire station and essentially almost waiting for a call to come in to go on it. And I hadn't been on a call until this past week, so they're never coming in. But I'd been just sitting in all this stress because of the potential for it, and the reason for the stress and the anxiety is that after what I went through with Claudia, there's a very real part of me that just feels like I can't at this point, like almost like can't handle another really, really intense call and an intense encounter with the edge of death. And so I've just been really concerned that I'm going to end up on a super intense call that there's a part of me that I don't feel like I can quite emotionally handle. And so I've just been sitting, like there's all this anxiety in my chest of, am I ready for this? Can I do this? I'm not ready to go into that level of intensity at the moment. And so luckily, thank God, the call was relaxed overall, as much as it can be. It was a medical call. The person was, stable and okay, and talking like it was all wasn't super serious. And so I was really grateful to just be able to go on it, not have it too intense, be able to learn. I ended up I was a scribe, so my responsibility was to record all their vitals and what had happened and medications they're on, allergies they have, to be able to hand off to the paramedics once they get there with the ambulance, so that they have the information just right away. And it was actually kind of hard because there's so much stuff happening and so many things are being called out. I ended up making a mistake of not recording something, missing something big and writing something else instead. And so it doesn't feel good to make a mistake in those high stakes situations. But my first call, and it's okay. There's grace. But I have so much to learn and practice. And so that first call, it was a big thing. And but really grateful. I feel more plugged in and more part of the team now after being on that. And so I'm looking forward to learning more and showing up to more calls. And so also this past weekend, there was a potluck at the fire station. It's an annual event where they recognize people for exceptional contribution, give awards, promote people, and overall just talk about how the year went. And I was honestly, my mind was blown. Just hearing the stories from this past year and what they were doing and some of those big things that the station went through was incredible. It made me feel that I am so grateful and so honored to be able to plug into this just phenomenal group of people in this phenomenal fire district. And I really came away just being, I want to be the best possible first responder or firefighter that I can possibly be. I really want to take this really seriously and just really be able to show up as much as I possibly can, offer everything that I possibly can, support the station as much as I possibly can. just because it feels like the people, like it just feels like there's so much potential, and it feels so cool. We're like, so yeah, I'm really excited to be a part of it, and I'm like truly honored. I can't really have imagined a more inspiring place to be in a certain way. And but it's just small rural fire district, so there's so much opportunity to grow and expand and learn. They have the chief is like awesome, and there's so much vision for how they want to keep building out this fire district and the stations that are here. And so anyway, yeah, I want to be the best that I can be and serve as much as I possibly can in it. And for this year, I'm a rookie, so this year is focused on learning. Just it's so much to learn. So yeah, this year's should be a pretty simple, just learning, getting experience, being on calls, going to wildfires, getting my certifications and my trainings that I need. And I feel like I need them because I just don't know what's going on so many levels. So yeah, but what's cool is I'm scheduled and signed up for the Wildland Academy, so the training to fight wildfires. And our station is kind of specialized in that, so this coming season there'll be opportunities for me to get deployed into forests and support the wildfire, fighting the wildfires. And I feel really excited about that potential. So that was one of my goals for this year, and it's moving along. There's also the EMR training course, which is the first step of emergency medical training, the first level. And that was another of my goals this year, and it's going to be in the springtime. And so, yeah, everything's coming along really nicely there, and yeah, it's exciting. I'm really grateful to be a part of it and be able to participate and be able to learn, and then eventually, once I have a sense, be able to really offer my own unique skills and gifts to the station. So yeah, I guess that's kind of the big updates about my week, and kind of how this new schedule is playing out. I am going to be making this next week or two a video that's just like a summary of the journey so far. So I'll be going through all my old videos and just editing the clips of the major things, and like trying to express like the story of the journey so far. So for anyone new, you don't have to watch hours of vlogs in order to know the journey. And so that feels fun, and it also feels like a good opportunity to go back through all my old videos and watch them and learn from it, learn how I can improve, look for, just analyze and my own past videos to get better. And so I'll make a video, I'm shooting for like 10 minutes. And then I'm also going to take that video, I'll edit it even more concisely and more precisely, and make a short, my first short for the channel, which will be journey so far in 3 minutes or less. And so, yeah, it feels exciting about that. And so it's kind of what this week has been. It has felt good, a good week, not easy. It feels like but lots of the things that I'm doing are like pushing my comfort zone, are like uncomfortable, but it's like a manageable it feels like a growth-oriented discomfort. And so, yeah, like feels really good. I really feel like I am learning and growing and pushing into my edges in a good way, where it's not comfortable, but it's right. And it's just discomfort, nothing super serious. It all feels aligned and supported, and the capacity is there. So, yeah, very grateful for it all, and grateful to be sharing on YouTube. Grateful for you guys that are here watching this and giving me the motivation to keep to do this now, because I'm motivated, and I wouldn't be able to do it if I was just talking into the void. So thank you all for being here with me on my journey, and I hope your own journey is just having your own growth, and is also just so blessed. So thank you all. I love you, and I will talk to you all next week.